Storm Burt, bone to pick. Storm Burt has ruined my TV, but I can appreciate a musical.
Early in the morning.
This is Ginny. She's my little guinea pig. Today, we're doing something that I haven't done in a long time and I need to do. I need my phone first though because it keeps buzzing. That's fine, we don't need it right now. So, I am about to dye my hair, which I haven't done for probably like 5 months. No, okay, the last time I did it was the 1st of September, like around about then. It was just after my half marathon, so it would have been around about like between the 1st and the 10th. So I haven't dyed it now in September, October, November, like 2.5 months. We're talking like 10 weeks. It has faded quite a bit. It was a bit too dark, I'll be honest. I didn't love how dark it went, but I've been upkeeping with this, which is from Shrine. And this is their brunette toner, so it basically just tones your hair a little bit between dyeing it, which is great for making the colour look vibrant again. The only thing it doesn't do is cover greys, which I now have in abundance because I have dark hair now and they're quite annoying. I have been putting the L'Oreal Root Touch, is it L'Oreal? The like blue root touch-up spray. I'll leave it linked because it's insane, but I use that between dyeing to basically stop the greys looking like they're there. So like if I slick my hair back, like I can see a couple now, but if I slick my hair back I just quickly spray a little bit on, or just like spray a little bit down my parting, which I've seen other people do. I actually got the hack from an Amelia Liana vlog a while ago because she used it and I was like, that's actually genius, why have I never thought of that? So I bought some. But yeah, we're gonna dye her. Is it gonna go right? Unsure. It is quite dark at the moment, but the ends are getting a little bit lighter. It's just the roots are really bad. So I'm in two minds about whether I just dye the roots or whether I do the whole thing. I'm thinking for now, because I've got 2 boxes, I'm thinking let's do the roots and we'll pull it down, like brush it, and then I'll tone the ends with the Shrine stuff again because that's actually a really nice colour. I love the colour of that. It's like a little bit warm, it's beautiful. And then we'll see where we go. If it doesn't look right and it looks really like patchy, then I'll just pull the colour all over and we'll start again at some point this week and I'll just dye more. But I bought this one this time. This is the L'Oreal Preference. Rich, luminous, fade defying, high impact shine, 100% grey coverage, up to 5% more, 5 times more nourished hair in light brown. So it's slightly lighter than the last one I used, but I'm thinking that because it's a root touch up, we do the roots, let it sit, and then we'll just like, yeah, tone the rest and brush the colour down and it should be breezy. I've got this towel that Shrine sent me, which is actually quite cool. It's basically got like little poppers on it. It's really handy actually. So you put it round and then it's got like a popper that you can attach. Where's the little bit that I attach it to? Where's the other poppers? But yeah, it's basically got little poppers so that you can popper it together and then it doesn't fall off when you're dyeing your hair, which is really handy. So I can popper those 2 and then I don't get covered in dye. Or maybe we just popper that one. Perfect. Let's do this. Right, so hair needs a good brushing. It's a little bit greasy, so I thought today was the day, and because I've got a rare bit of time off to actually get these kind of things done. I'm going to see Wicked tonight as well, which I'm really excited about. We booked the tickets a little while ago. I'm really excited. I've seen Wicked on the West End. I loved it. I wouldn't say I'm a massive theatre girl, not gonna lie. I do like a musical. Wouldn't say I'm like the biggest theatre kid, but I can appreciate a musical. And I feel like the promo around this one has just been so good. Like they've all just been so, like, they just seem to really get on, and I don't know, they seem like a really good team, so I'm really excited. Right, root touch up. If you've been coloured in this shade or similar in less than 3 months, perfect. Apply on the roots, leave for 20 minutes, and then apply colour mixture to your length for 5 minutes. Let's do this. I need a little hair pull. I think what I might do is, rather than putting it through the ends, I'm just going to put it on the roots, and then in the last 5 minutes I'm just going to chuck the Shrine on the end, because when I'm putting that in, it should mix it through a little bit. I don't know what it's going to go like, because my hair is still quite dark, but it definitely has lightened, like compared to what it was, because it was very, very dark when I first did it. I feel like I'm going back to the old days doing this. I haven't done my own hair. I did it obviously recently, but I haven't done it in so long. Like I used to box dye my hair all the time when I was younger, but I am going to go to the salon in like late January. So I'm basically going to dye my hair now and then go to the salon late January and get her to put some lighter bits through so that it just keeps it a bit lighter, and then I can keep up with the roots, because I just don't see the point in going to the salon when I'm just getting like dark. But I do want to kind of lighten it up a little bit and put some light through the front again, because I kind of miss having that dimension to my hair. But I just don't want to wait till January, because she's fully booked at the moment. I don't want to wait till January and then end up with like the biggest greys ever, because currently they are rather bad. So we're gonna dye it and see what happens. We've covered every surface possible. Just got James to come in and like basically Jess-proof the bathroom. It's kind of everywhere. Like it literally goes so much. It's because you have to wear the gloves, I think, that it just literally goes all over the place. Okay, so we're gonna do roots, and then I'm gonna brush it down my hair. And then I think after I've done the roots, I'll smother with the Shrine stuff, because I don't want to leave that on for 20 minutes. I feel like this year and last year has been the year of like, let's save loads of money in like hair and beauty treatments, because I don't really get my brows laminated or anything anymore. I just taught myself how to do it all, because I thought, do you know what? I'm spending an absolute fortune on like nails and hair and all this stuff, but I don't need to. Like I literally don't need to be spending this much money on all these things when I could just do them myself, as well as I could get them done. Like I know some people have the logic of like, well, if I go and get it done somewhere else, like it's a like pamper time and whatever, and I fully agree with that. But I just think I'm paying someone else to do what I could just do myself and save that extra cash towards like, I don't know, house, mortgage, pension, like all of those things. I'm like, oh, that's a big group. I will be the first to admit I used to spend a lot of money on pointless crap. I feel like this year, if you've been consistently watching the vlogs, you'll know that I've got so much better at like spending money, because I used to be such a nightmare for it. And like me and James were having a chat about it earlier, and I said to him, the one thing that I wish I could do is go back and talk to me like 2-3 years ago and say like, maybe let's spend a bit less and let's think about our future a little bit more. I don't know, I kind of wish I'd bought a house fresh out of lockdown, but then I also don't regret not buying a house fresh out of lockdown, because I had the best year of my life in like turning 30 and just like embracing everything. So, you know, can't regret things, live life with no regrets. However, having a little bit of extra money would have been flipping great. Whoa, that's gone on my cheek. Let's get that off before she gets a patch. I really hope this does what it says with the 100% grey coverage. If nothing else, just get rid of my bloody greys. I've never actually used this one before. The last one, so I used the Garnier Olia. Didn't love it, I'll be honest. That one didn't cover my greys at all. Maybe I was a bit too sparing with it because I was desperately trying to like save my roots. But I just didn't really feel like it did anything. I don't know, I just don't feel like it really covered anything. So I didn't love that one. And then I dyed it again, and last time I used Nice and Easy, which I loved. The only thing I wish I'd done is used a slightly lighter shade, and when I went back to Tesco's to get the slightly lighter shade, they didn't have it. So I ended up just going with like the same as the lighter shade, but just the L'Oreal one instead, which I don't think there's an issue with that. I feel like it will be fine. There's so many hair dyes, and I feel like what works for one doesn't always work for all, if you know what I mean. I just love how this is how I'm making the most of my like rare time to myself that I have at the moment, by dyeing my hair. Is the brushing helping? Who knows? Are the greys longer than the bit that I'm dyeing? Again, who knows? I just really want the greys covered. I have to say though, the best decision I made was going back to brown. I do think I went slightly too dark, but I don't regret going back to brown at all. And I think the blonde, as much as I loved it, had its moment, and it was ruining my hair, to be honest with you. That's the main reason I wanted to get rid of it. And I always said that I would keep the brown until the point where I decide I want babies. That's not happening anytime soon, just to confirm. I don't know, I got a bit sick of the upkeep of it, and I got a bit sick of my hair just never growing, and I just thought, you know what, I'd love to get rid of the blonde now, because the blonde, as much as I loved it, sometimes when I got it dyed, the colour just wasn't like, it didn't always suit me the best, and it's like, again, as I said, upkeep galore. Brown is here to stay, I think. I don't think I'd ever go back as blonde. I think I might lighten it again. Like I said, I want to get it a bit lighter again in January, so I'm going to try and book that in a minute. Actually, I'm going to see if I can book in for like late Jan and just say to her, because she follows me on Instagram, so she knows I've been box dyeing my hair. But my last appointment was meant to be, I think it was like the 1st of August or something, and I had to cancel because I got the keys to the studio, and I had to obviously like spend time doing that up and all that kind of jazz. I said I'm going to go back to her. She knows I'm coming back. It's just a matter of like when. Okay, we're nearly done. Am I doing this perfectly? By no means. I'm kind of just throwing it on my head, to be honest with you. But I feel like I've watched hairdressers do this so many times that I feel like I know that this works. Like the brushing through method works because it brushes the product down your hair. Because I remember distinctly when I went to Paco, who I went to for like 5 years, until I moved out of London and then it became a bit of a faff to go to him. I remember he would always say to me that like brushing them through is the best way to like blend the colour, and I was like, noted. I just like desperately want the root coverage here. I'm like, get away, you grey. I'm envious of anyone who's blonde, because blonde, you don't see them. I was like blissfully unaware of all the greys until I went brunette. Like my friend Tash, for example, has lovely blonde hair, and I am so jealous that she has no greys. Or does she? I don't know. They might be hidden under there, but she doesn't see them, which is all you can wish for as a woman. I know some people embrace the greys and they just own it. It just couldn't be me. I feel like the front is all covered because it's all over my face. But that looks like it's all pretty good. I'm gonna set an alarm for 20 minutes and then I'll be back and we're gonna do the rest. But I need to quickly get the bits off my face. Don't know how to do it because I don't have any makeup wipes or anything. I feel like that'll do. I just don't want to stain my face when I wear my hair up so often. I need to dye my brows as well, but we're going to wait for that till the hair dye is done and like dried, because you can't get your brows wet when you do them. Right, so we're going to let this go for 20 minutes. We're going to pop the shine through the ends so that it's all like nicely, gorgeously toned, and then pray that we don't have any like lines of dye. Maybe I shouldn't tie it, maybe I should leave it down. I'm really worried that it's going to like have lines. That's my one fear, is I don't want it to like be like a, you know, it's like a block where you can tell where you've just done the roots. Yeah, we're gonna let this sit for 20 minutes. We're gonna come back, we're gonna chuck the Shrine toner all over the ends, and then once I've dried it, we're gonna do the brows and put some tan on so that I feel fresh, tanned, dark, gorgeous. I ended up on the phone, but the hair dye is done. I gave it 20 minutes and then about 10 minutes of the Shrine drops, and then I've washed it all out. I didn't put any shampoo or anything on it. I literally just did the little like step 3 thing they give you and a tiny bit of a hair mask, brushed it through, left it for 2 minutes, washed it out. So we're gonna let her dry a little bit in the towel, and then when I dry, straighten, etc., I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, we're dyed, we're straightened, and we are looking good. I actually really like it. I feel like we've got some lightness back. I'm a bit worried there's like a block, but I don't think there is. I think it's just like the way the lighting's hitting. Yeah, I put the lighter colour on the roots, I dragged it down, and then we did the toner. The toner actually complemented the roots really nicely. I honestly kid you not when I say I literally just went like this. I was on the phone when I did it and I just slapped it all over my head and was like, we're done. But I think it just looks really nice. It's like a natural colour. It looks a lot more one colour in person. On the camera it's looking a bit blocky, but I don't know if that's just the lighting, because it is definitely like all one colour. Looks lovely. I really like it. So yeah, we're going with that. I've dyed my eyebrows as well. I just use the Eyelure dye brow. I'll be honest, it's the easiest thing in the world to use. You basically just like comb your eyebrows and then you comb in the product, leave it for 2 minutes, wipe it off, and it's done. But it means I don't have to fill in my eyebrows as much, which is great. So we're done. I am gonna get myself ready. I need to meal prep for the week so that I know I've got all my food and stuff sorted, and then I'm gonna just sit and chill for a little bit, read a book, chill, and then I'm leaving the house at 6 to go to the cinema with friends. We're gonna go see Wicked. It came out yesterday. I'm so excited. I actually don't know what to do. I'm so excited. So excited. So we're gonna go see that, and I'm buzzing and I can't wait, and it's gonna be the best thing ever. Good morning, it's 7 AM, we're at the gym. What a surprise. I have actually now joined a second gym because this one doesn't actually open early enough for these sessions I need to be doing at the moment, so that's really fun. I'm tired, I'm very, very tired. Wicked was amazing last night. It was so good. I didn't cry, the girls did cry. I don't think I had it in me to cry. This week has been, like last week has been quite a lot, so I think I'd already got it all out. Like there was nothing left.
So it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it and I definitely would recommend. Would I see it again? I don't think I'd rush to see it again, but I definitely would see it again. The song's incredible. Defying Gravity was unamazing. Like, unamazing? Unbelievable. It's early in the morning. It was amazing, unbelievable, so, so, so good. And I think it was just one of those things where you know it so well, but when you hear it performed in like a slightly different way and it's just like 10 out of 10, it was so good. So yeah, really, really good. I have a busy week, like a very, very busy week. I'm probably not going to be stopping this week. There's probably not going to be many vlog clips. It's going to be hell on earth, but we're going to get through it. We're gonna really push and we're gonna get through it and it's gonna be fine. I just know the next like 6 days are gonna be a lot. Today we have a content day, so again gonna be a lot because I'm gonna have to literally work my ass off to get all of my content for this week done today. It's just a bit of a transformation. I think when you go from 0 to 100, it's the transformation of like never having to really do anything to suddenly having to do like everything in 5 minutes, and that can be quite a lot. And also I'm used to like working at home and having my own schedule and like my own time, and now I don't have any time, which obviously something's got to give at some point. Like there is going to hit a point where that'll change, but for right now it's not, whereas in the future it will. I don't know, that's really cryptic, but my pre-workout's basically run out, so I've got like the dregs of a pre-workout. There's not much in here to be honest, but I'm making do with what we've got, and I'm going to go and try and smash out a full session where I'm starving and I have like no pre-workout left, but I have managed to park right by the door, so that's really handy because normally I don't. Good morning, I am back from the gym. This isn't what my hair looks like. Do we see what I mean? It looks like it just, I don't know, I feel like it's got some really nice tones through it now. It's definitely lightened up ever so slightly, but I quite like it. As I say, I'm gonna go to the hairdressers in like January and get it completely like changed. I'm gonna get like lighter bits through it again, but for now we like how it looks. I love the way it looks. I like how it's turned out, and I'm kind of embracing the like solid block dark hair life. I think it looks quite cool. I have a full day of filming that I need to do, and I'm having a bit of a battle with the lighting because, not gonna lie to you, it's very, very bright in here. As you can see, we have a sun issue. The sun is also going in and out of the clouds, which is another issue. So we're gonna try our hardest to get this done without having any drama with the weather. Easier said than done. So I'm gonna basically just have a little play around. I have so much to get done and so little time, so I'm gonna really, really push to just try and get it done as quick as possible. I've got my special little guinea pig mug out because it's the cutest thing ever. This is Ginny. She's my little guinea pig. She's my little ginger guinea pig, my little Ginny Weasley, and we love her. We have had a drama with the TV, by the way, guys. Right, Storm Burt, bone to pick. Storm Burt has ruined my TV, and I say ruined not lightly, like it genuinely has destroyed my TV. So James was here, I was out, and basically the TV just like stopped working. So the way that I explain this the easiest is, he said he was sat on the sofa just watching TV. There was a massive gust of wind and like the rain was really, really heavy, and the TV literally just like black came in from the corners and it just like shut down. We now can't plug it in because if we plug it in and like the plug's turned on, the screen keeps going on and off, and we can see like the tiniest little bit at the bottom. Very annoying, I have to admit, because for one, TVs are really expensive. For two, I've only had this TV for like 3 or 4 years now. I want to say I'm in my 4th year of living here. So I got that when I, like the Black Friday, so it's 3 years old. It's a 3-year-old TV and it's already broken. It's not our fault it broke, which is more annoying because it's not like one of us dropped it or anything like that. So basically it's just really frustrating, like really, really, really frustrating. And we're just gonna have to kind of go with it because there's nothing I can actually do. For some reason, we just keep thinking there's this blind hope that it's just gonna start working again. It's not, but in our heads we're like, do you know what, one day it will just start working. So we're trying to toy with the idea of whether we fix it and pay to get it fixed, because I don't really know how much a screen's going to cost, or whether we just buy a new TV. Because I don't really need a new TV. Like that one's, it's not the biggest, I think it's like 42 inches or something. I know people love a big TV. I'm not personally that fussed. Like I don't need this like massive screen. I just don't care enough. Like as long as it has Netflix on it, has all the little bits and pieces, like I'm fine. That's okay for me. As long as it's big enough for me to see it from the sofa, has the things I need, like I don't care. My one before was a lot smaller actually, and that was fine. The only reason I changed it is because when I moved into here, the sofa's a little bit too far away and you couldn't really see the screen very well because it was quite small. So we've upgraded to this one. This one is fine. She's not a problem. She's fine. I just really don't want to buy a new one, but I also don't want to pay to replace it, like pay to fix it, if fixing it is going to cost near enough the price of a new one. Like, I can't even remember what this one is. It's like some Samsung one, I think. Yeah, it's a Samsung. Oh, it's just so annoying. So we need to get her fixed, but I need to get on and get some stuff done because it's currently 10:07. I have an hour and 45 minutes before I need to get back to the studio to let someone out, let someone in, and then I'm going to chill in a coffee shop for an hour, and then I'm going to try and have 2 hours of studio time. So it's going to be chaos today. I'm running around like a headless chicken, and we need to just get on and get moving. Lion this morning, gang. You're pleased to know. I don't normally have lions. Lion to me, by the way, is like 7:30. I know that's not a lion for everyone, but to me, a lion is 7:30 in the morning. And it felt quite nice to be stood here at 8 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock and making myself some breakfast. Yes, I need a plate. I've just realised I don't have one. Perks of living in a tiny little flat is that you have no storage space. So everything kind of ends up on top of itself. Honestly, this flat, I love it dearly, but the kitchen space is such an issue. I think I've talked about it before, but it's just, we have no storage space at all. Like, all of our pots and pans are in one tiny cupboard under the sink, and like all of our plates, it's honestly, there's just, I think if you lived very, very, very minimally, you would be fine. But like, this is our only food cupboard, like one cupboard, which isn't even full, but we still don't have space. It's all the like other stuff that just takes up loads of space, but we just, yeah, we don't have any. One of those things I just can't wait for when it comes to buying a house is like actually having a slightly bigger kitchen. And also I feel like I really want to make sure that when we do buy, we prioritise like space a little bit more. Just making like an Avo chicken sausage wrap for breakfast because I don't really have that much in the cupboard to use. I thought I'd go for something quick and easy, and then I've also got my lunch for the day and my dinner that needs to go with me because, as we know, I work at my friend's house every day. I need to take food with me because I need to make sure I can eat, basically. Not gonna lie, I shouldn't have microwaved these sausages. I probably should have put them in the air fryer. I don't think I'm fully awake enough to be doing this. Yeah. I promise I'll the end of my morning routine pretty much. We've got the coffee on the go. I sat down for 5 minutes and read Sweetest Oblivion, which I'm still struggling to get through. It's been a hard one because I just haven't had time, but I'm still going. I really like it. We're getting somewhere. Very Sister's Fiance kind of vibes. It's enemies to lovers. It's great. But this is what I'm wearing for the day. This is basically what I wear all day, every day at the moment because I'm just constantly running around a warehouse or something similar. So this is it. This is what we got on. It's very cozy actually. I have put a gym top underneath because I do get quite cold. These long sleeve gym tops are the Move collection from H&M and they're so snug. And then the leggings are the Lulu dupes, which are also insanely comfortable and I absolutely love them, so highly recommend.